Alright, hi, welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. You're joining me, Julien, here, for an Invasion Planeshift Apocalypse draft. So we've got Crypt Angel here. Keep your card from the graveyard to your hand. That's a pretty good card. 5 mana 3/3 flying with Pro White and a relevant ability. So this is a Fog variant. Charging Troll's not bad. Dual lands are pretty good. Scorching Lava is a good removal spell. Aside from that, there's not a lot in this pack, so I'm pretty happy to take Crypt Angel here. What do I expect to table? At the moment, I think Charging Troll, Coastal Tower, Scorching Lava, those three will go for sure. Probably Tower Drake, probably Glimmering Angel. That's 5 cards. Maybe 6. Those 6, 7. I'm probably going to get back a bunch of chaff. That's alright. I'll take Crypt Angel. Ooh! +1/+1 for each planes your opponent controls. So I could take this and go all in on the mono black beats deck. Or they're just good cards. I get to flicker a creature. This is just a good creature. First strike, Death Touch. It's a good combo. That's not very good, just kills artifacts. Spend black and or red mana. So you gain life equal to the amount of black mana spent. Unless that's more than the toughness or player's life total. This is such an unnecessarily complicated card. It's like a really bad Consume Spirit. Armadillo Cloak is very good. Shackles. So, is Armadillo Cloak or Voracious Cobra better than Marauding Knight? Probably. If I was to take one, Armadillo Cloak is really quite good. Kinda want to take this. Voracious Cobra is fine, but Armadillo Cloak just turns anything into a huge threat. Countdown activated to target the land. That's not amazing. This can be a 6/6 trample enough of the time. Protection from your own permanent colours. That's fine. That's not bad. Cantrips. Art block. You can fog it. That's not amazing. Ravenous Rats is okay. Land type has the landfall for chosen. Oh, that's not bad. Basically, you get an unblockable creature and cantrips. And Sulfur Vents. So, what do I want here? Orborg Emissary is decent. But 6 mana 6/6 trample, or 6 mana 4/4 trample. Could be the Djinn, could be the land. At the moment I'll take the Djinn, just because huge creatures are quite powerful. But it could be the Emissary, I don't know. Don't blame me for my own terrible picks. Even though I'm fully to blame. So it's 5 mana 3/3 with mild upside. That's okay. They discard a card. If it was kicked, they discard 3 cards. That's alright. Did you like 3 cards? I can't them shuffle your library. Why does this card exist? It's not the best card. What? So your lands tap for any color? This is a really weird templating. The basic land you control is tapped for mana. It produces 1 mana of a color of your choice instead of any other type. This can be decent. Probably need to make a pick. Could be the Vidal and Hypnotist. I'll take this just because it's huge. People usually have islands somewhere in the deck. But it could be Ancient Spring too, but I don't know. I'm taking big creatures because that's what I like. I play with your hand, you choose a card, then a basic land. So you get to take a card out of their hand and then search your library when they probably won't have anything. That's nothing special. Target creature can't block, that's okay. +2/+2 and can't block. Oh, so if you have 9 mana, this is a 6/6 trample, otherwise it's horrible. Not sure if I love that. Mantling Blow is okay. Might take that. Sulfur Vents is also okay, but these are not as good as the dual lands, the actual dual lands. This can be a 4-mana 2/3 Vigilance or a 2-mana 1/2 Vigilance. The moment Dismantling Blow seems fine. Yeah, this format ends up with some very messy looking decks a lot of the time. Blue or black creature with flying. That could be okay as a sideboard card. Good things flying. Ancient Carvey is fine because it's a 4-mana 3/3, which is so hard to get in this format. 2+1/+1 counters and Fear. Ooh, so 5-mana 3/3 Fear. I actually like this card. I think I might take it, because I've already got Crypt Angel. And a blue creature. I'm not really taking full advantage of my first pick here. Orborg Volcano, wow. This can be a 5/2, but that's not even that good, really. There's a lot of 2-power guys in this format. This can be okay. That can be okay. I think I want the Orborg Volcano. Just being able to tap the 2 colors is really valuable. Oh, this thing. Return something from your graveyard to the battlefield. Return it to your hand. And then put a creature from your hand to the battlefield, then sacrifice it. Now I can take Cauldron Dance or Duskwalker. Cauldron Dance can be pretty disgusting at times. Duskwalker is strong. Which one would I rather? Pretty close. I think Cauldron Dance has more blowout potential. I don't really want that. I think between these two, I think I'll take Cauldron Dance tentatively. Red-black is probably better than double black for me. Yep, none of it. Well, the land's still here actually. I might take that. Helps me cast Armadillo Cloak if I end up doing that. Could take Hooded Carvu, but I don't think I care too much. Destroy land, search for a new land. Prevent all damage. Yeah, I'll take the land. Cost sort. Let's go back to color sort. Wow, this thing's still here. Pretty happy I didn't take it before then, because I will take it now. It's actually just fine. So, I can have Sulphur Vent. I can have Traveler's Cloak. Or I can have Orborg Phantom. 3-1 that can't block. We don't want that. Sulphur Vent seems fine. It's still a dual land, in its own weird way. And hey, it taps for all 3 of the colours that we'd like to play ideally, with Crypt Angel in our deck. Blue or red. So, I can splash Armadillo Cloak maybe. Such a bad splash, double colour. We can just end up Grixis, that's pretty cool. Maybe Armadillo Cloak was a bad choice. I could have taken the Cobra and just splashed green more easily. My friend is ringing me after I called her like a while ago. Let's say a while ago. +1/+3. Kind of want people to have enchantments really if I want to play Dismantling Blow. Like just horrible enchantments that I can get. I'll keep this for now. If I can get some mana acceleration I might play it. Making them discard 3 cards can be good. The Llanowar Elite's still here. That can be okay. So I can stun. And this, I think I'll take stun. This card's just so expensive to get good. I'd rather just have good cards. Maniacal Rage, Maniacal Rage, Maniacal definitely. Heroes Reunion is not a good card, but I would not be surprised if people are buying it in the shops. I will bring up MTG Goldfish, I just realised I don't have it here. Sinking City. Don't think that's worth anything. Sinking City. Meantime, Rith's Grove is fine. Charm creature taps for any colour, that's not bad. Rith's Charm. Yeah, 3/1/1s, prevent damage or destroy non-basic land. That's nothing special. Card's fine. Card's decent. This card's decent. Slingshot Goblin's actually pretty strong. Better than Rith's Grove. Probably not. Okay. At the moment, the Apprentices Familiars, aren't crazy impressive. The Charm is decent, but it's already 3 colours and I'm not sure I'm playing at all. So comes down to Slingshot Goblin or Rith's Grove. I think I'll take the Grove because I can probably pick up goblins in later packs. It is a common and it's not that high pick. Yeah, Rith's Grove seems fine. Fixing! Urtai the Corrupted is not bad. So 5 mana, 3/4. That's quite possibly playable for us. This can drain someone for 5 life potentially. Time attack spell if it was kicked. That's not amazing. Voice of All isn't bad, but it is double white, which is painful. Silver Drake. Return a white or blue creature you control. If we get more into the battlefield effects, that could be takeable. Don't type non-land permanent. Rushing River is better than Falling Timber for sure. So here, Voice of All is very strong, but hard for us to cast. Urtai is also strong, much easier for us to cast. What would I rather? There's a 5 mana 3/4. Gains protection from a color. Just one color though. I think I might take Urtai. The alternatives like Silver Drake or Voice of All. Could actually just take Voice of All. I'm taking Urtai, and I'm hoping he's worth money. Sadly, did not get. Yeah, he's not worth anything. Could have gone either way. I'm still not really sure. Target player. That's not amazing. You control. You can prevent all combat damage a creature would deal if it shares a color with a permanent you control. Quirion Explorer is pretty decent. Amp's fine. Caldera Kavu is fine. Seamite Pilgrim can be quite good. Target creature. You get lands. Oh, Steel Leaf Paladin's good. Green, white. Do I really want to go further down this path? Ugh. 4/4 first strike is strong though. I think if I'm gonna play green, I might just prefer Quirion Explorer. It's really close between these two. I've already got a few chunky creatures. I think I'll take the mana ramp if I do end up in green. You can fiddle with Kavus. That was a weird sentence. Huh. Weird. Could be okay. This is actually a good card though. Phyrexian Bloodstock's not bad either. Lash Knife Barrier is quite good though. It replaces itself and makes it really hard to kill your creatures. I would like some creatures to go with Crypt Angel. I actually have 2 blue creatures and that's about it. Awkward. I'm not playing a ton of black at the moment. I guess I'll take this. This really is just a crazy format. With a 5 mana 2/6 that has land walk of all your land types. It's basically unblockable. Draw a card for each black creature your opponents control. That can be fairly good. Store a target creature flank. Draw 2. Oh, that's good. That is quite good. I can't imagine not taking this really. If a Steel Leaf Paladin does table, then that makes this card better, I guess. Green or white creature. Yeah, Sunscape Battle Mage seems pretty good. I guess I'll take it. I'm going further and further away from red and blue. Landscape Shroud, that's pretty irrelevant. I think I might just want Slingshot Goblin here. Not sure if I'll main deck it, but it's a very strong sideboard card. What does this do? So, you can flicker, you can bounce anything you have whenever it becomes target with spell ability. You get the option. Return to player's hand to play this card's card. Okay, so if we have this, and our opponent has this, not a combo. Well, it is for them, I suppose. Phyrexian Bloodstock is still decent. Can we table one? Do we want cloud cover? Do we have enough ways to abuse it? Probably not. Probably just take Phyrexian Bloodstock. Now cost sort. Our curve doesn't look horrible. Stun and Maniacal Rage basically don't exist. So we're sort of black, what? I don't know. The player with X life X number of cards in that player's hand minus number of cards in your hand. So they lose cards for each card in their hand. This card seems horrible. Actually, just really bad. Entire land becomes a forest. That's okay. Guy's Might can also be okay. At the moment we're playing more green than we are red. Don't really want to Kavu Recluse. Don't really not want another Phyrexian Bloodstock. I'll take Gaia's Might. Oh, Roots Charm is still here. I'll take that card. It's hard to cast, but it's powerful. Old Breach can be good, but we've already got Dismantling Blow. That's mostly irrelevant. It's almost irrelevant, so I guess I'll take Exotic Disease. It can actually be very good. Steel Leaf Paladin is still here, so I'll take it. Is that a Singe that was still in that pack as well? That card's not bad. This is the cantrip. Untap creature. It's an untapped ring that controls untapped. There's a lot of spells or abilities in this format. I think I'll just take the cantrip. And probably play Knight. Combos with Simshot Goblin. Yeah. 4 mana ping a thing. For 2 damage. 4 mana shock a thing. This is fine if our opponent's playing blue. Got a lot of anti-blue cards. And now we have an anti-black card. Against the player with enough black in their deck, this card is bonkers. Don't want that. Take this, I guess. Terrible, but whatever. Yeah, don't care about this either. I was just reading it rather than taking it just in case it did something. It's probably better than Healing Salve. Suffocating Blast is a good card. Freeze Revenge. Flip a coin. So you choose a number. If you win that many coin flips, you draw 2 cards for each coin flip. So choosing 2 coin flips. If you win the most, you draw 4 cards. If you don't, nothing happens, I think. Yeah. Next, I'll target attacking creature. That's the relevant part of that card. How blue are we? Not very blue, so Reef Shaman gets worse. The Gaia Skyfolk is still a good card. Tranquil Path, Last Caress. Multicolored creatures, so Urtai, Steel Leaf Paladin, that's it. Angelic Crusader is okay. This card is terrible. Wait a second, there's a Jilt in this pack! I will probably take a Jilt, because this card is quite strong. Although, to be fair, it's the 2 colours we are the least of. But I think it's better than Suffocating Blast in a deck like ours. Alternatively, we could take a black card, take Julien. I think Jilt is just, it's a really good card. It's really powerful. 4 mana 3/3 is not bad. What else do we have? Not a whole lot, really. Got a lot of cards that we already saw. Llanowar Dead isn't terrible, but we don't really need a black card that gives us more black mana. Helionaut could be okay. We're a lot of colours. I think I'd like a 4 mana 3/3. And I would love my opponent to make me discard it. That would just make me so happy. Other than that, that seems okay. This deck is very dodgy. Whenever a creature attacks or blocks, you get to deal 2 mana damage to it. That's okay. Phyrexian Gargantua is actually really good. Might just take that. Yeah, don't care about that. Flagbearers are okay. 2 mana 1/1 Flagbearer. Probably not better than Phyrexian Gargantua, but it is a good card. This does not tap things. Some of these have a white tap ability. This is not one of them. I think it's the allied color ones that tap. Blade, nah. Nah, mate. So we currently have still not a lot of things that combo with Crypt Angel, except for it, because it's a good card, and it combos with itself. And that's a 6 mana 4. Don't really want that kind of effect, ever. If you're using that effect, oh, there's Consume Strength. Yeah, this is the kind of card you do want. That usually just kills 2 creatures. There's another Phyrexian Gargantua. If we can get to that card, it's very good. Tough okay if you're heavy elves, which we are not. Getting more black cards makes our Sulam Jin better. Although Rith's Charm does not, because it gives you 3/1/1 green saplings. So 4/4 trample is just fine. 6/6 trample is basically a win condition. Like a Manacles, like a Standard Bearer. Don't care about that. Yeah, let's take Phyrexian Gargantua. There's another Decapod, but there's also an Urborg Elf. Don't care about that too much. It's another Standard Bearer. There are so many of these around. They're all good. There's also Dead Ringers, which is strong. But I want Mana Guys. Mana Guys are good. And we have a lot of colours here. Could not play red, maybe? Yeah, we have a lot of free red, though. Or green or white player. Target player loses 1 life. That's okay. Kills people, but slow. That's okay. Creature type. Changes creature types. For artifact. The creatures you control. That's an okay trick. It's nothing special. Make something a flag bearer. I think Necro Disciple is most likely to make my deck at the moment. And filter green mana can prevent 1 damage. Both of those are relevant abilities. Yeah, I'll just take that. And there's a Seta Disciple. I'm going to be pretty light on blue if I even play it. Squeeze Embrace is fine. +2/+2. Hard to kill. Could take Helionaut. 6 is mana. It's not a particularly imposing creature. This can gain you life slowly. It's not irrelevant in a format this deadly. Bloodfire Dwarf is okay, not heavy red. So it's between probably Mortal Zombie and Helionaut. I think I'll just take Helionaut. Not sure how I'll even play it though. Fixing is very important in this format. Look at this horrible deck. You really just can't build a monocolored deck in this format and win, because the card quality is just so divergent. And everyone builds multicolored decks, so it's really hard to get enough playables in any 1 or 2 colors. Angel Fire Crusade is okay. Skyfolk is actually quite good, like just 2/2 flyers. Last Caress is okay, but it's not really the kind of card you want to play. Probably between these two, like a 4 mana 2/3 or a 2 mana 2/2 flyer. What ways do we have to deal with flyers at the moment? Not a ton. Could just take the Skyfolk. Yeah, I think we've got the ground locked up well enough. Not sure if we'll play Skyfolk, but we can slide it in when we need to. Do we have enough zombies to justify that card? We have 2 zombies. So we don't have enough zombies to justify Strength of Knight. Gives zombies +3/+3, and other guys +1/+1. No, I think we'll just take Angel Fire Crusader here. 4 mana 2/3, which is actually above the curve in this format. Just 3 toughness is really good. Probably got enough 3 toughness guys and 4 toughness guys, but hey, it's not the end of the world. And here we have maybe Glade Mar. It's a 6 mana 4/4 with fairly substantial upside. Could take Lanois Dead, but I think I'd rather just have another big guy. Big guys are a way to win at Magic. So we're ending up sort of black, green, white here. This card's not terrible, but I don't think we really want that kind of thing. Do we want a 3 mana 2/1 more? Probably. I'll just take it anyway. If we really need 3 drops, we can take it. I'm not sure if I'll main deck it though. Gaining 1 life is so irrelevant so much of the time. Bottom of the library, type sort. How many elves do we have? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could play this, probably. Depending on how our curve works out. Bognar is alright. You can end up as a 4/4 or a 6/6 if you have enough cheap black spells to cast around it. Whirlpool Rider will almost definitely not make our deck. So, our first pick, Crypt Angel, doesn't do a lot except synergize with the fact that we're playing black and it's a 3/3 flyer. Almost definitely playing that. Probably not playing that. Probably not playing that. Probably playing these. Yeah. Yeah, all of those can go in. I'd like to play Jilt. I'd like to play this, I'd like to play that. I'd like to play both my mana guys. I'd like to play this big guy, I'd like to play that. I'd like to play Armadillo Cloak, please, and Steel Leaf Paladin. And not sure about Urtai at the moment. That's by converted mana cost. We actually just cut blue completely. How does our deck look at the moment? Kind of want to play like one of each basic, just because we have what was our domain cards? Exotic Disease. Do we have any others? Not really. We've got this that wants us to play blue. We've got Urborg that already gives us blue. We've got Necro Disciple that gives us blue. Yeah, we can probably afford to play that much at least. And for doing that, Gaea's Might will probably make it in. Yes, Skyfloak could. This definitely comes in against blue decks. I'm not sure if we want to start it though. Black red can get us red. Got so many red sources, we might not even need a mountain. It's kind of unfortunate because we don't get the best domain, but we're not going to play a mountain just for domain because it kind of hurts our mana base. Just get a land that doesn't tap for another colour. That taps for blue. Yeah, we've got a lot of... All our lands can get red if we need it. That's green. That's green. This is white. Yeah, okay. Do you want this in the deck? Maybe. Not sure how much white we're going to end up playing though. Could play that. Could play this. Could play this. Could play this. Could play Rith's Charm. Could play Cauldron Dance. Yes. Okay, it's a big creature back and puts a creature into play and kills it off. Looks okay with Phyrexian Bloodstock. Danger. Yeah. So this has no synergy with anything at the moment. Kind of makes me want to play Gaea's Skyfloak and Urtai. Then non-basic land. Prevents damage from one source. These 3/1/1s. This is basically 3/1/1s every time. We have 21 spells at the moment. Could even play Glade Gnar. Probably don't want Bog Gnar. Nah, mate. My jokes are so funny. I have 3 elves there. 1 here. So it's 4 elves. Is that enough for Sylvan Messenger? 4 mana 2/2 flying that can... No, let's see. That's 1/10 of my deck is elves with this. It'll hit 4 cards, so it hit about 1/3 of the time. Not great for a 4-drop. Whereas this will just be a 6 mana 4/4 with upside. And Angel Fire Crusader, which is a 4-drop, which is also relevant. Costing less mana is a good thing. There's also a reason to maybe play Mournful Zombie, 3 mana 2/1. We have Consume Strength and Armadillo Cloak here, and Lash Knife Barrier, Jilt, Gaea's Might. This is a 5-drop most of the time. Exotic Disease. So currently we have 5 creatures for Steel Leaf Paladin. Works well with Sunscape Battle Mage though. Wouldn't mind another creature for Steel Leaf Paladin. How are heavy drops going? Could maybe... not sure if we want Urtai or not, it's tough. He's a big creature. 5 mana 3/4 is like good in this format, with a pretty relevant ability. Works well with Rith's Charm. Make 3/1/1s, kill 3 spells. Do I want Sylvan Messenger in there for Steel Leaf Paladin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we want Exotic Disease in this deck at all? Dealing 4 damage, gaining 4 life. Probably not actually. Maybe we can play Rith's Charm? Or Sylvan Messenger. This works okay as Steel Leaf Paladin, so does this. This less so. Hmm. Tricky, tricky. Currently I've got it down to probably these two, because I want to lower my curve if possible. Maybe Mournful Zombie. I really don't want more things. I want something to work to Steel Leaf Paladin. This is a good enough creature and it locks down the board pretty well. Don't have a lot of direct removal spells, sadly. I've got this with Plummet on it. I've got Jilt and I've got Consume Strength. This sadly does not kill anything, just gives you 3/1/1s. Can kill a land, which is not irrelevant in this format. I think I've got enough cards that draw me more cards that I don't really need Sylvan Messenger, probably, I guess. That's my argument. I have two things that naturally make red mana. Get back in there, Rift's Grove. Then two more red sources. I assume this is going to make one of every colour enough of the time. Actually, I don't want something that needs red mana in my deck. I just don't have enough red mana. If it's rotting in my hand, then it doesn't actually exist. I will be playing enough green for this. Oh, I could just play Helionaut instead. Yeah, I actually just want to play Helionaut. That looks much better. Then I can side in Dismantling Blow more readily. I can just do a lot more stuff with Helionaut in my deck. Okay. Add land, suggest 3/3/3/5. Let's sort by colour. Alright, so blue has 3 cards and nothing that taps for it natively. Can I cut down to 2 blue sources? Maybe. Plains, so white has 7 cards, and it has 1 natural white source. Kind of like to go 5 sources. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black cards, and 1, 2 natural sources. That's 7, 4, 9. Maybe go down on 1, but I'd rather not. Red doesn't need any. Green has this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually going to cut Urtai from the deck and replace it with something more on colour. That could be Sylvan Messenger's Q actually. Pulse back, better mana cost. Could bring in a 5-drop. Not terrible. Blade Nah. How often are we going to get 6 mana? We're playing 18 lands? 12, 14, that's 18 right now. I guess I can. 2 blue sources, is that enough? 1, 2. Gaia's Skyfolk might be hard to cast. Might just cut that and bring in Sylvan Messenger. Okay, done. And submit before my time runs out.